Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading on career, and it's are they going to trust you? Are they going to trust what you're saying and doing? Relax, take a deep breath. Just go with the ones that draw to you, like which one pulls you, whether it's the deck, the actual deck, or it's the stone, or how they're placed. Sometimes it could be two, so always go for your first, and if it doesn't resonate, then more likely it's your second. Okay, so group number one, let's see what's going on with you. Career. So are they going to trust you? Yeah, so you're either working for a big house, a big company, or a big house. You could be working for someone, or in their home, or in a establishment that's like a house. I feel like a house is definitely in there. Others, this could be just a big company, a branch, or I also get that maybe it's the house and there's different companies attached to it, or it's the main source, whatever. Anyway, it's for some reason important for you. Yeah, there's lots of people. You work there. You've been there for a while. You know them well. They know you well. I feel for some that you've been learning there. So it could be an establishment like a university or college or some place of learnings too. And also it feels like for some, because there's different scenarios today, and for some it seems like you're being kind of, your hands are being held, like like they're walking you through it. So it's either new, or you've been there but you're unsure of a certain thing, so someone's walking you through and showing you, or showing you the ropes, or assuring that you understand what's what, kind of thing. And that's what I'm picking up. So for some reason you're it's not like, I don't feel like you're being supervised. I feel like more like you're being guided and made sure that you understood well what is expected of you, or what you've been told, or what you maybe you should know, type thing like that. That's what I'm picking up. So they do see that you have you definitely have a good understanding, though. They do see that you are willing to you're a thinker, and you're willing to think it through, work it out. So they have every understanding of that part, but they also see that you have difficulties sometimes expressing or working that thought through, or working it out, or relaying the message, or your what you're thinking, or how you're thinking. Yeah, you're definitely a doer. Your plans always go through. How you think goes through, and they don't know that. They don't know that at all. They just try to understand, or they have a difficulty understanding you, or you have a different difficulties expressing your logic, your thought. It's not so much planning as much as it is executing the action, or communicating what you should be doing, like, kind of thing, or what should be done. That's why they're taking care of you, because they know that you have some knowledge, or you're smart, or you have a different way of thinking, and they need that, but they don't really understand it, or they think that you you have a hard time. Maybe you're more of a talker than a doer, kind of thing. Like, that could be too. Like, you talked, but they're not sure about. They don't see the actual work being done on what you're saying, kind of thing. That's for some, but you definitely are. They'll find out soon enough. Yeah, they feel like things will get done, but it's far away. It's not as close as what they would have wished. That's how they feel. They also see, they have emotions. I guess they also they see their wish being fulfilled, and yeah, they see that you're actually doing the work. So yeah, it's slow coming. It's not right now. They don't really, I would say that they don't trust you 100%. They're kind of evaluating you, I guess. but they're going to trust you. That is for sure. They're going to trust you in a good way. Sorry, I got a cough. Jeez. Sorry, I burnt too much sage, I think, earlier. So, the problem is, what is the problem, or what is, if any, issues, is definitely, yeah, they, for them, it's kind of like new, or you're new to it. You haven't really done anything to prove yourself, or you haven't really shown them what you could do. They haven't really seen that. So, yeah, they're having issues with you for sure. Like, they really, really, but they're willing to work with you, and they will find out what they need to find out. So, it's a real issue. They really work trying to figure out whether they should trust you or not, whether they're going to trust you, and whether they're going to trust what you're saying and doing. Because so far you're saying a lot, but they don't see the action. They don't see that you're doing. They don't see the action, or the rewards of it, or the follow through, or whatever it you need to have done to show them that you can do it, or that what you're saying is true, and it will be the way you say. So that takes time, and it's not like, for them, they're evaluating you, or thinking, or giving you a chance. They're definitely willing to work with you, but like I said, they eventually see that they're getting the wish with you. So they are going to trust you. Yeah, they're going to give you their complete trust, and you're going to be completely in charge. So they're giving you that. They're going to give you, what do you call it, leeway. So if you're not a boss, or you're not, or you have no authority of some, for some, you will be given that opportunity to prove yourself. So they'll have a lot of space, leeway, or so you can go ahead and do what you got to do. So they're basically letting you be charge of yourself, or your project, or your work, or your studies. They're going to give you leeway on that, and let you go ahead and do your stuff, because they're actually going to believe you, they're going to trust you, and they're going to pay attention to you at the same time. Yeah, you're their dream. Like, they've dreamed of someone like you, or you dreamed of being in this position. It just depends what your scenario is. But either way, this is a dream come true. It's definitely going to happen, and it's definitely going to grow. It's going to be something that you've planned, or they planned, or the plan is going to get done. Because plan is the outcome of this reading, is that the plan went through. Like, it managed. It definitely manifested. So, yeah, they're going to trust you fully. Not even a little bit, but fully. But it's going to take a while. You have to earn their trust and show them what you can do. And as soon as they start to see that, wow, you can actually do what you say, you'll be getting full reins. I mean, more than you expect, for sure. That's just the way I see it. Definitely feel it. Whoops, jumping. What is going on here? Well, it says clean it up. So what I get from that is pay attention to the details. Don't let the details slide. They're important. There's a teamwork. There's the way the way you think, and then doing the action, or doing the task, or doing it, and completing it, and being in tune with yourself. Pressure's on you to do it, so the details are important. And also, I pick up that there's little issues. I pick for some, because I feel like there's a lot of stories in this one particular reading, but for some, there's little naggy little stuff, like they could, like, aggravate or ruin progress. or delay it, or so there's little things that are being overlooked, and that's why this card is saying clean it up, because they're important. They'll manifest your completion of something, or what you're doing, or you trying to show how good you are. Those will weigh against you a little bit. They'll be like, meh. But yeah, so just pay attention to the details. That's the message I'm getting. That's extra here. Yeah, don't let them slide. Don't get lazy on it. Just just do it. All right. So we're going to move on to group number 2. Let's see what's going on with you. So what I see is definitely things are happening. You're kind of like sitting in a good spot. You're branching out. You're putting out what you know. You're putting out your authority. You're kind of like saying, hey, I can do this. I can help you with that. I can help you with this. I'm here. Pay attention. Give me something to do. I can accomplish it. I can carry it through. I can branch out and do more. So you're available, and you put yourself out there saying you're available. And I'm not sure if you're being heard. For some, you may not be being heard, or a little ignored. For others, they hear you, but they're not really taking you up on your offer, or they kind of like see that you're ready, and they probably need you, but they haven't reached out, or you're on their mind, which they're saying the future project, or future task, or future whatever they have for you. You're in their mind. Yeah, they just don't see that you're skilled enough for them. They have they think that you know lots, but you're not that confident, or but you are skilled. Did I say not skilled? What I meant to say is that you are skilled, but you just don't know how to carry it through, And let me see what they see. Oh, they see you stronger than you are. So they see that you have way more potential. They do see that. They're just ignoring the fact that right now, that's what you're talking about, or what you're trying to say, or trying to, they kind of like ignoring you a bit, or not really reacting to you. But they do see you in a higher position, or they have other plans for you for some reason. But they're just not sure if you can execute it, or do it, or manage it. You're not even sure yourself, and you don't even know where you're going or what you're doing. Really, I mean, you're there ready, but nothing is set. Nothing is in front of you in a way that it's concrete, or secure, or even really a reality kind of thing. So you're not even sure, but so you're up in the air kind of thing, and but they're planning for you. They plan for something for you. I just don't know yet. Let me pull out more cards here. Yeah, they're looking at you in a different way, and you definitely, they have something about you that they want. But right now, the timing's bad. There's things happening that is stopping them from moving on with you, from doing anything with you. But you're definitely their wish to keep you. They're definitely having an eye on you, and they're looking at you in a different light. So they see something that they haven't seen before. But the time's wrong right now. They haven't. They're not really. So I'll pull out more. I'll find out more. Yeah, there's nowhere to put you really. They don't like. They're not really paying attention really that hard about you. I mean, they don't really see where they can put you right now. They're like they don't know. They're not sure about you. They want to hold on to you. They just don't know where to put you. So yeah, are they trusting you? I don't feel like they're not trusting you. I don't feel like they're not even, they're just, it's not that they don't trust you. It's not that they're not going to trust you. is that they're not even thinking about that part of it yet. They're not ignoring you in the fact that they don't want you or they don't trust you. I guess you're wondering that because they're ignoring you, or they're not paying attention, or not giving you what you need, or not asking you, or you're kind of like on timeout, or waiting, or kind of like not busy when you should be, or I don't want to say you're out of work, but you could be out of work. I mean, could be out of work for them, and you're just not brought back yet. But they just right now, they just can't. They're trying to. They are. So you will be working, and you will be having your wish. So they will trust you. They're going to trust you. They're going to definitely trust you. They probably. Well, I would say they trust you. They're going to trust you for sure, and they're just not paying attention to you right now. That's what it is. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to pick more cards. It's not that they just don't have a place for you. That's bottom line. And things are bad right now for them. So you're feeling like they don't trust you, or doubting or wondering, but you're on their mind, you're on their mind, and they see you as really good. So yes, they trust you. They've judged, they assessed you. They know you can create. They know what you say is good. So yes, it is all there. It's just not an issue for them right now. It's not even a concern. They're not even. What their main thing is right now is holding on to you, placing you in a good spot. They're in a mess. They can't seem to figure where to put you, or what to give you to work, or what is going on right now. And what's happening out with the virus and everything that could be related to this. I'm not sure. Could be something totally separate too. I'm sure for some it is this what's happening out there. But yeah, you definitely in future you're with them, and they will manage to find you something really good. And yes, they value you, they trust you for sure, they trust what you say and what you do. But it's future, it's not now. Well, it's not that, like I said, I'm going to not repeat myself again, but you know what it's just, they're in a mess. Yeah, just open up and wait. They say, pose yourself. Let them know, like you're doing. I'm here. I'm available. Let them know. Message them. Tell them. Don't give up. Put double the effort. Actually, make sure you stay fresh in their minds. Don't give up. Reach for what you want. So. If you just right now, you just have to wait. But while you wait, make sure that they don't forget about you by letting your presence known. If you have to make a phone call, if you have to email them, if you have to check up on them, even if it's a small gesture of any kind, just keeps your name in their mind. Okay, group number 3. Let's see what's going on. Money is the issue. The more money you make, the more they are willing to give. The more you do, the more money you'll make. The more you give, the more you'll receive. That's what the message I'm getting. So it's about receiving. It's about giving to receive. The more you do, the more you get. It's just constantly like that, and that's what I'm getting. Well. They're not sure about you, because they seem to like think they could walk away, or just turn their back. So it doesn't seem to be all that great of a relationship between them, and they feel that they could just never mind about you, or you're never mind about them, or there's something going on that gives them the impression that you don't want to do, or they don't want to deal with you, or they don't want. I know it sounds negative, but that's what I'm getting. So I'm saying what I'm getting. Let's continue, and it'll probably be better. Though sometimes it's rough on the beginning. Oh, anyway, your stress release, like, so for you, things are at the point where the stress is going away, or that you're feeling okay, and them walking away, or walking away from a situation, or them turning their back on a certain thing is taking the stress off you. So see, I told you, it sounds kind of rough, but actually, for you, it benefits you that they do walk away. So I don't know what that's about. Oh, I get for some, they're walking away, letting you deal with your own stuff. They're going to walk away so you have a chance to do what you got to do, or be left alone to do what you got to do. Yeah. So they're supporting you. They're there for you when you need them. Oh, they definitely understood. And they have faith in you. So yes, they completely trust you. And that would sound like kind of rough. They're walking away. They are. I do see that. They do turn their back on you and they walk away. It's because they trust what you're going to do, and they trust you, and they trust in what you're saying. So they're going to give you their 100% trust and walk away. But if you need them, they'll come back. But they're going to leave it up to you. So yeah, they not only do they already do, and that's a stress relief for you. Sorry, things weren't. They didn't assess things right, or things weren't in a good position. They just weren't. The money wasn't growing, or things weren't happening. There was some drama there too. There was someone whispering in their ear and trying to cause some problems. They had a few things to deal with. But at the same time, they were always. I get that. For me, they were always they always turned their back to you. So, and I get, like, they turn their back to you because they don't want to deal with what you're dealing with, or they don't want to deal with you. I still get that. I get that they don't want to deal with you. It's good to plan out, to talk it out. Yeah, they had an issue with you. They have an issue with you, and they talk it out, or they want to talk it out. They need to talk it out. I don't know. Things have to be worked out. So for them, either the plan is going wrong, or the things aren't going in the way they want to, or they need to find solutions, and solutions need to be talked about, worked out. But a lot of the times they walk away. They turn their back on you, and they let you deal with it. So for some, you're dealing with a lot, and they walk away. That's because they trust you, not because they don't like you. Yeah, see, they're happy. You're going to be happy. You're like a king. And normally I don't use that word, but today that's what it feels like. It feels like you're like being able to sit back and relax, because you are putting a lot in. And there you go. You put a lot in. You're always doing. So yeah, they trust you a lot, and they have faith in you, and they just that sometimes they, and I do feel like sometimes they don't want to deal with you. So you're either moody, or you're having some way about you that works that they don't care to deal with. So they do walk away from you, turn their backs. When they don't like something, that's for sure. They feel like they don't have the strength to deal with you. So it must be quite the character. I don't know, but it's not in a mean way. It's just that they go do their own thing, and they let you deal with what you got to deal with. And I don't feel like it's resentment. I don't feel like it's anything personal, I guess. I feel that you're quite capable, and they leave it in your hands. I'm going to put these down here because they're going to slide all over the place. Just want to see if there's another message. Oh. Yeah, there you go. The world's at your feet. The world's at your feet, and yeah, there you go. You can be proud of yourself. You definitely achieved a lot, and your intuition is right, and what you've been thinking, and you've been there for them so much, and you've assessed the situation, or you've been assessed. So yeah. There's not, they totally have no issues with you. So everything is good. And the more you do, I feel like the more you do, the more money you'll make. The more you give, the more you get. That's the scenario of this. I'm going to pull out another card. Never-ending story, and observe. Well, it doesn't stop. No, it never ends. So this is ongoing. This scenario will be ongoing. You'll be always given tasks, always working out your own, sorting out your own. The more, like I said, the more you put in, the more you get, and that'll be always the case. And it's going to be like that for a while, but you love it, and you enjoy it, and you sometimes. I think you're moody, or sometimes your head gets tired, or you've had enough, and then you have to pull yourself back. Time is what makes you tick. I mean, you enjoy the pressure, you enjoy the challenges. You work very good as a team, and you also accomplish lots. They tell you to watch out. They tell you watch out your balance of your life, of what you're doing. Like also, like balancing your life. Like for some, it's like you don't do too much of one thing and not enough of the other. If that makes any sense to you, it could be work related, that some tasks gets put aside and you do more of the other, or studies, you do more studies on a certain subject more than another. So me, I've picked that there's sometimes you lean more one way, and you should really balance that out, and make sure that things are done on both ends, kind of thing. You definitely get your wish, so whatever you manage to do, you'll do good. You'll always obtain what you want, and you'll always manage really, really well. So yeah, I would keep watch out what's going on around you, and keep knowing what's, like, being knowledgeable in your surroundings too. I picked that up. That seems to be huge. Knowing what's around you, what's coming up, or who's doing what, kind of thing. That helps you, because it seems like you a lot of times take everything on yourself, and you forget. For some that's the imbalance, I guess, is that you are surrounded with your bubble, and you don't see outside your bubble, and sometimes you need to. It's for your benefit to know what's around you, or who's doing what around you, kind of thing. Not that you want to get hurt, it just benefits you. That's what the message I'm getting. All right, group number 4. I love the little stone. Yeah, things are new. You gotta learn. You gotta figure it out for sure. So because you're passionate about what you want, because you're not sure, you're being watched. Yeah, you're being watched. The people that are showing you one side, and they have another. So they're being around you, letting you know certain things, and they're not others. They can change like the wind. So, but yeah, they're definitely watching you, and you should be aware of them. But you've passed through them. Like, I mean, they're the ones you're wondering if they trust you or not. Well, you managed to pass by them. They let you through, so they have some trust already for you, but they're still keeping an eye on you, so you don't have 100% trust at the moment. Yeah, it's definitely you've managed to show them what you could do, or you managed to your goal. You're definitely someone that they want. You are very flexible. You can change directions if you need to. So you can do this or you can do that. It depends. They see you as very mobile, very flexible. Yeah, so you're exactly what they're looking for, and they're very, very happy to have you. You're not sure of yourself exactly, and they don't see that. You don't know what you're going to do exactly, or what you're knowing, or you have doubts. Whatever you're feeling or living, when it comes to them, they don't see it. They see all the good that they can have from you. They don't see your doubts, but you definitely keep going. Well, here you're definitely really good. Like they're going to see that. They're going to show you. Um, yeah, you're always going to have this not knowing where you're going, because you're challenged, and like challenged. I mean, like you're going. Uh, you love the challenges of doing and going, and you're a person that's challenges yourself, and it makes you happy and makes them happy. So they will learn that about you. So right now they don't see that, but they will see how strong you are and how capable you are. But also they see that you dive in without really knowing sometimes, and you go ahead and you go learn and you go do or whatever. You're very strong, and they just love you. So yeah, they're going to trust you. They're going to trust in what you say. They're going to trust in what you do. They're just going to love you. That's what I get. I get they're going to love you to death. I mean, they just want to swoop you up and embrace you and say, "Wow, you're on our team, or you're part of us." That's how I get. I get that making the fist, and you just like that. That's I don't know if you understand, but that's how powerful it feels. Like that's how they embrace you. Um, you hold back. That's not good, and you do sometimes wish, and you go on your emotions. Oh, I wish I could have that, and you hold back, and that is absolutely no good. You need to hold back, but not on what you wish. You need to hold back on it's like holding back is good and holding back is no good. Um, when you hold back, you have to know the difference. You have to know when to hold back. If you're holding back when it becomes what you're wishing it was going to turn out, or what you wish it would be, or how you would be, and you hold back on that, that's not good. Like you need to go for what you want. You need to go for what you're thinking and what you're wishing. That is definitely something that you need to go, but you need to do it in a way that is subtle. Like it's like, don't let them know too much. Like, hold back on letting them know what it is you're wishing, but at the same time, don't hold back on going towards it. you know don't be an open book to them, but also yeah, I guess some they don't need to know everything about you. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't give them all your hopes and ambitions. Hold those to yourself. I get a feeling that they could use you very easily. Yeah, just it says jump right into the fire pit and create your magic. So yeah, if you're worried or scared or timid, or like if you feel that there's caution, or you feel like you're not going to be able to do it, or you can't do it, just throw yourself in. Everything will be all right. You will manage every single time. The only thing that I say is that don't show them all what you have. or all what you want, or all what you're wishing, or I don't have the right word yet. It's don't tell them your ambition, I guess, completely. I feel like they could use you, manipulate you, abuse you in some way, like keeping you longer or something. There's something there, but they do love you. They do trust you. Not too many cards. I just want to see if there's another message, something to do, because I want more. I want to know more about that story there. What is it exactly they're talking about? Yeah, so sometimes you're not sure, like you want to do something. There's something ahead that you would like to do, like you wait for opportunities, or you would like to have to do some climb, or like you want to climb up in this company, or you want to do more studies, or you want more tasks, or you want a position. Those are what you need to hold back. Just work steady but surely type thing, but don't overwhelm them with what you want. Now I have it. Don't overwhelm them with what you want. Hold back on that. Just steadily work there. Don't hold back on what you want, but don't overwhelm them with what you want, and that'll be fine. And I knew there was something, and but definitely, if there's a mess in front of you, jump in, go do it. You'll be successful. You'll have no problem, and they trust you, 100%. Okay, I'm gonna pull in a little message. Just jump right out. Peace. Yeah, keep the peace in there. So do what you got to do, but don't stir them up too much. Grab what you need, take off with it. Don't always be verbal, just grab it and take off with it. So if there's an opportunity or something you can do, sometimes just go ahead and do it. Take your opportunity, do it. They're kind of like they're like they're not doing as well, or their establishment is iffy. It seems like whatever you're doing where you are, that they're actually trying to keep it together, trying to keep it safe in some way, trying to keep it running. So if things are not as stable for them, as solid as they let you know. So that's why they don't need to be overwhelmed, because they already are overwhelmed. But anyway, they're going to do good because you're going to do good. So they're going to figure out their stuff. All right. Hey, group number 5. Let's see what you have. Oh, lots of issues, huh? It's all colorful in there. Colorful issues, that's what I'm picking up. So lots of drama, lots of issues, lots of projects, lots of work, the word lots is what's really dominant over this reading. Is there's lots of to do, overwhelmingly lots. But that's definitely important to you for some reason. They see that that you have your own agenda, your own plans, your own way of being. Like you're starting off with, you have a new understanding, a new, they see right through you kind of thing. They know that you have an ambition of some kind, which is for yourself, and they see that you're thinking of yourself, which isn't bad, by the way. I'm just saying that that's what they see. And they see that that's new. So you never was, that wasn't the way you were. Like it was never an issue for you, but you've developed this. So whether they give you too much work and now you've understood how to climb or how to maneuver, Yeah, they don't see that you're definitely a person with projects and plans, and you go from one to the other, and you've always been like that. So you're very ambitious, and you're very always have your goal ahead, way ahead, and you always aim for it. And how you go about it is one way or another, but you're definitely going to aim and get to the end goal. Sorry, there's lots of energy. Yeah, they're going to open up. They're going to open up. Definitely. Oh yeah, very wide. They're definitely find you. They find you very successful, very good for them. You're definitely someone that they've been looking for. They really ready to give you a lot more money, more objectives. I get for some more task, more of something. Again, the word more seems to be the huge in this reading. But it definitely they're opening up to. So yes, they're trusting you. They're trusting you for sure. They like what they see, but they also see you have your own agenda. So, I mean, they're not dummies. They see right through you, kind of thing. Like they know what you're all about. They don't know that you think way ahead of your time, like but they do see that you're self motivated, and you work for yourself in your ambitions, and your work is ready for something or someone. Like you're climbing, like you're doing something for a purpose, for a result, for yourself. They see that, and that doesn't stop them from trusting you. They don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, the thing is, sometimes you need to sometimes you need to stop and just check out what's going on, or what's happening around you, or what is happening, like what is happening at the moment. Sometimes you need to stop and just take a peek, or look at it, or because when you don't do that, it works against you. Yeah, so definitely you're working good. You're working very good, but to work even better is to sometimes stop and just stop what you're doing and observe it, or look at it, or check it out, or just because you're overlooking something, or you'll overlook something, and because you overlook that, it made a difference in your way of working. So you put a lot of effort and a lot of work into what you're doing, but sometimes you put too much effort into it, because if you stopped and you took a moment to think, observe what you're doing, or what you should do next, just take a few extra steps, it will work out even faster or better for you. That's one of the things that you're getting a message on. Yeah, you work well. They really love you, and they're going to keep you on. Yeah, you're a good worker. They're going to keep on giving you stuff. They know you want more, and they're willing to give you more. So they have nothing against that. So yes, they trust you. They trust in what you're doing. They trust in what you're saying. But they know that the underlining message for a lot of the things is it's self-motivated, and you are trying to get yourself in a better position, and you think about yourself, and you're very self motivated, and ambitious. Actually, they would see that as being if it wasn't for them, that's natural, that's normal to be that way. It's good to be that way. So what am I getting here? Oh, you're gonna succeed over this mess. This I don't know. I feel like career-wise, oh yeah, I'll pick the other card. Yeah, for career-wise, I feel like for some, because not everyone here, but for some, there's definitely things that aren't working out, or things are bad, or you're not getting what you deserve, or you're not, like, there's negative things happening, but that's going to clear up soon enough. It's not going to last, and you're going to get your worth. So hold on in there. Whatever you're doing, just hold on. They'll come through. You'll be climbing. You'll get what you want. You'll be very happy. After this mess that's happening, and it clears up, things will clear up for you too. And they're going to definitely give you what you want, what you deserve. So, yeah. So just be patient and just keep on doing what you're doing. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm going to pull another message for you. Whoops. Chunks. Oh, what was that anyway? Just for curiosity. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. And there's another one. Yeah. It's your faith to be happy. Okay. Can we get a message? Personal message. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah, not for you. What's not for you? Not for you. Not for you. What's not for you? So, not for you. Let me see this. Oh, things handed to you. Just given to you like one of those fortune cookies. Oh, I get it. It's not for you. You don't go on luck or fate. Like, it's not something that you're given you a chance. You don't give things a chance. It's not for you just to be handed a fortune cookie. Like they're showing you, you do your own faith, and you do your own good work, and succeed, and you do your own path. So it's not handed to you. That's not you at all.